Hi, welcome to Lawson Woods, where I talk about my tiny house and my property here in the Pacific Northwest. So, today I'm going to show you a little bit about the garden and what's going on here in the garden. I'm actually sitting down in the garden right now because, it just seemed like a fun thing to do. So, have a glass of wine, sit in the garden, contemplate life. So these are potatoes that were these are now third generation potatoes that are coming up right there and then over there. I've actually planted the garden since then and moved things around, but they come up where they come up, so we let them do their thing. But beyond that, I've got from the local farmers market a Halloween pumpkin plant. So hopefully this year I'll have my own pumpkins for Halloween. And then over here, these are also from the Olympia Farmers Market, and they are cucumbers. We've had a really long and wet and cold spring, so things are really behind, but and a lot of things unfortunately just haven't taken off. But and then in the back here I've planted these, well, I guess I'll go right back here. This is the peppermint, and I'm using the base of the cement blocks. My neighbor and friend Carlene gave me the idea. I've also seen this on Pinterest and whatnot too, but never really thought much about it till other people mentioned it. And I think my partner Jason also mentioned this. But well, anywho, so I planted snap peas in here, and they're growing along the fence line. Yeah, snap peas, and even starting to flower, as you can see, some of them are. And they needed a place to kind of hold on to, so they can use the fence. And then over here are some heirloom tomatoes, tomato plants. Hopefully they'll make it. Also from the farmer's market, this is Black Prince. And the other one here is called Black Cherry. Heirloom Black Cherry tomatoes. Yeah. Anyways, going back. Oop, scroll the wrong way. Oh boy. There we go. And then, sorry, I got my lettuce back here. Red leaf lettuce, green lettuce, spinach. You got your dill going on over here. I kind of plant everything together, as you notice, which I kind of enjoy. It's along the lines of permaculture. Oregano, rosemary. I got lots of rosemary too around. Lavender in there, behind there. Anyways, yeah. Over here would be my strawberries. This year I'm protecting them, oh, and a glass of wine, of course. But this year I'm protecting them in a little netting so the birds don't get to the strawberries before I do. Now, don't get me wrong, there'll be plenty for the birds. but I have to have some for myself too. And they're just starting to do their little thing. And then the what I like to call the vineyard, or one of the smallest vineyards in the country. All of our 4 plants. And so, yeah, coming back to life here too. Not sure what this one is. I think it's a leftover from last year that's growing up too. I think this is a red leaf cabbage that is growing through from last year, but I don't know. And then I got my garlic here, along planted with some bush beans my friend gave me. One broccoli. One very tattered tomato, heirloom, that I don't think is going to make it, but we will see. Fingers crossed, prayers and hopes and all that shit. Finally, the asparagus is coming up. Yeah. With asparagus, when you plant them, you need to not harvest them for the first 2 to 3 years, is my understanding. So, yeah. But hey, they're here for now. Where's the other one? Oh, come on. Oh, there you are. And then over here, the what I used to call Blueberry Hill is more of a disaster. The blueberries are just not making it. I mean, they're slowly coming back, the bushes, but between last year's extreme heat, like 108, 110 here in the shade in Washington, yeah. So they're struggling to come back, but they're trying. You can see the random potato plant as well from previous year. But anyways, but what is doing well is this, it's like a genetic breed of some sort, but the pink lemonade blueberry. And they taste amazing, mind you. Oh, gotta love science. But anyways, this is doing well. My cherry bush did not make it. Started growing earlier and then kaput, so that'll be removed. But in the back, potatoes are doing well. And then beyond that, the onions are doing well too. Back in here. I did plant a couple of apple trees that I may have planted too early. I don't know, but they are not doing well yet. Twigs. Mr. Twig. Yeah. So anyways, that is what's going on in the garden side here in Lawson Woods. The decorative side is doing phenomenal. Just saying. And across the way, the apple tree is doing really well this year too. So. Well, that's all for now. Thanks for joining me here in Lawson Woods, Pacific Northwest. If you'd like, check out the YouTube channel, like, share, and subscribe, or go to the website, lawsonwoods.com. If you'd like to support my very tiny 0.6 acre project and help me preserve and plant more trees and flora and fauna, and maybe even buy a little bit more land next to me, hopefully one day, well, feel free to check out my merch or the PayPal link on lawsonwoods.com. Well, that's all for now. Ciao.